Welcome one more time. Today we'll be talking about hotel intelligence lock. So you go to some hotels, you see where they are using card to open door. You'll be surprised at times. So this is the device, this is the lock operating. So let's unbox it. So unboxing it, we have the handles. These are the two handles, just like regular doors, but not your regular house handle. So this for the front. We have the card space. Then we also have where the key is going to come in during installation. So we also have the back. This is the back of the key. With its own connection. It has its own connection here. We didn't show you the other one. And a space here for the battery. And this is the lock. When you're inside, you can lock it, and this is the handle. So again, going in, this is what I call other packages. So comprises of the mechanism. So these are the machines, the lock, and also your cable to connect to both the front and back. So we have our key. In case of emergency, you can use this key to unlock it. We have all the screw, the springs, the handle, there's the springs to lock. Also have the holder for the other side. So when you jump, you can use it. So this is how it's normally found. So I'll be showing you further on how to install this.
From here we headed to the site directly. So as you can see, the door has already been made, so I put in the mechanism together with the key, and I'm trying to tie the key. So this key is used in case of emergency, maybe in case it's locked or so, you can use the key to literally unlock it. So you can see this is the back side where the battery is. So I'm trying to map out some areas where I'm going to drill my in hole for the door to stay, so I could tie the both of them together. So you can see I'm trying to use something to mark so that I could screw it, so that I could drill it in. So at this point I've used my drilling machine to drill the hole. Sorry guys, I'm not showing you guys that area. So okay, I'm trying to connect the door now. So you can see the two holes now. I'm trying to connect the door together with the mechanism. So I'm trying to fix it in, so to see how everything sits up. Alright, so I have everything lapped together with the key and together with the handle and the hole I just made. So moving further, at this point I have to connect the hotel lock. You can see I chopped up some area so that the handle at the top of the front door could lap. So I'm also connecting the back one, so I could tie them together. It's not a very hard something. It's something you can do on your own any day, anytime. So I'm trying to test the key also to see that if the back is working too. I'm also trying to fix in all the cables at the same time, trying to make it lap, checking the key, checking everything, make sure everything is alright, checking if the hole I drill would literally make the screw to tight at the back. So you can see I just put in the screw. I'm tightening the screw for the down. Tightening the screw for the down. Just use it to guide it so I could tighten it very well. So I still keep tightening. Keep on tightening to make sure everything is alright, including the key. There's also a lock at the back, so you can see me, I'm giving it a final tightening. So now the door is ready. So you can see our beautiful door. You can see how beautiful, how clean this door is. So you can literally call us over to do this kind of work for you at Pamtech Installation Services.
Okay, moving forward, we have to activate this. You can see this is my programmer. You can also call it a downloader too. So this is very important also in activating the key, the cards for the rooms. And we also have our encoder here. This is my encoder. So you can see the product is a Darwin log. So it comes with a cable. You can see the cable over there. So you can also see some of the cards. Here are some of the cards I'm going to be activating. I'm also going to have my Mastercard, and each I'm allocating 2 cards for each of the rooms too. You can see the cable to connect to my system. So I'm trying to show you the cards now. So I'm having a total number of about 22 cards for the 9 doors. So going over to my system, I'm trying to activate. You can see I've outlined the keys. I have a total number of 10 doors which I'm supposed to activate. So I'm trying to use my my application now to activate each of the lock. So this is where I'm working. So I'm trying to connect my programmer also to my laptop, and my encoder is also connected too. You can see my encoder connected, and I'm dropping a card, and you can see it blinking. I dropped a card, and for me to just pair the card together with the programmer here, and to also activate it in each of the rooms. So I'm trying to number out each of the rooms. So here I'm trying to manually connect my programmer to my phone. So you can see the application I'm using. This is a Doorway Smart Lock. So these are just my programming processes. So you can also contact me for this setup on your system. Well, right now I'm doing it with my computer here, trying to program each of the lock. So this really took time. I keep trying, and at times I even got the number wrong. You can see me putting my card on my programmer here because it has been manually connected to the laptop. So I was trying to also explain to somebody how to go about that. So now yes, you can see I completed the first setup for the first lock, which is my room 101. So I also have 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109. Yes, I also have 110 too. So trying to synchronize my phone together with my laptop so I could use my phone to activate the cards for the lock. So I'm just trying to do that. I'm on my hotspots. So I was using one of my colleague hotspots. I'm trying to use my iPhone hotspot, but it wasn't working. So at this moment my phone locked, so I was trying to do it again. So I manually connected it now and it's working. Number the room from 1 to 10. So moving further, I keep trying to do all the necessary activation on my computer together with my phone. I guess the numbering was very wrong here, so I have to go back again to rearrange. Yes, I have where I wrote 110 instead of 110, so I have to go back to arrange it. So I'm trying to synchronize them here using my barcode. So it's done. Yeah, I'm doing that right away. You can see it takes time to actually activate all these cards. It's not a very easy process, but I believe when we get to this bridge we're going to cross it. So now we're going to try it. So I have somebody who actually helped me to program this thing. So yeah, he's here. That is my encoder on the door. Try to activate each of the doors. You can see I'm trying to program each of the doors. I also remove the card to see if it's working. So you can see I'm trying to activate each of the cards. So I'm activating my Mastercard now on each of the doors, so I could have a response to my Mastercard. You see, I'm using another card, a neutral card, which have been there activated. You see, it's activated. That card is activated, while the other one is not. This is activated. So you can see. So without the card, the front, you see, I'm using a round card there. So you see, it's not working. So also using the right key, you can see it's moving. So that is how it works. Using a round card, you get the red light, while you're using the right card, you get a blue light. So I'm going around trying to program each of the doors to a card. You see the programmer on the face, then using a card. So I'm also trying to try the lock to see if the lock are all okay. So my programmer comes first, then I activate. So I'm programming them one after the other. You see, you can see it. So that was how we did for all. So that was how we did for all. So we'll go round. So even to the last, that was how we were going around to test each of the cards. We keep trying it. We keep trying to activate them with our programmer, and each of them we are locating 2 cards, as earlier said, for each of the cards, for each of the doors. So you can see we're trying to activate each of the cards now. Going around. Thank you to Mr. Moses on this one. So you see, I'm allocating 2 cards for each of the rooms. You can see it clearly written all over it. I'm allocating 2 cards for each of the rooms. So I'm also having a total of 4 Mastercard for them. A total of 4 Mastercard for them. So I have to go back to do 1 or 2 activation, because each of them are programmed just 1 card for them first. Then now I'm trying to program the second card for each of them. So at this moment I'm trying to tell them, I'm trying to make sure I activate 2 cards for each of them. So you see me when I'm trying to log in, then trying to compute 2 of the card on it, front and back, so that they could accept the doors. So at this moment I'm programming it and renaming it, saving it on the system. In case of further additional cards I'm going to be adding to it. You see, I'm pairing them now. So number by number. So I'm on 107 now. Mr. Moses is really doing a very good work. Thank you very much, sir, for this programming you're doing for me. So yes, using our encoder. So we're activating each of the cards allocated for each areas. I thought this was going to be easy, but honestly it wasn't, because it was very, very stressful. It took us like 2 hours to do this. More than even like 4 hours to do this, but it eventually came out very, very well. So we're able to allocate 2 cards for each of the rooms, and also a 4 Mastercard for each, to control each of the systems. Because we're having a total of 10 doors, that's making a total of 24 cards. 2 times 10. Yes, that is 20. Then plus 4, that is 24 cards. You can see it bringing out each of the 2 cards numbered. You see them paired together. 2. Was handing it over to me then. So okay, we have an issue here. Then we have to go back and try to reconfigure. Okay, we are actually programming the Mastercards here. So we have a pair of 4 Mastercards on ground to use for the doors. So we have to use them here. So we did the first one, second, third, fourth, and they're all coming out very well. We went around to even test all this. We're coming to that part. I believe you see how we are testing each of the cards and the Mastercard, using another card also to also see if it's going to open, but it's only accepting the original card for it. So yes, we're still trying to activate or configure the Mastercard for them. So this is one of the hardest parts, because I didn't even understand this part very well. I was getting the other part, but this part is kind of difficult a bit. using it. Okay, now we have our 4 Mastercard. You can see it MC Mastercards. So now this is the time we go round. You can see in 101 trying it with his own card, Mastercard. It's opening. Then try it with a wrong card. Okay, there was a time we tried each of the door with a wrong card, and it was showing us the red light as Ella said. So you can see the right card, it's open. The Mastercard, it's open. Then let's try the okay. So we notice that if the keys or the doors are not locked properly, it's making an alarming tone like that, form of a sound. So these are Mastercard. It's opening. You see. So okay, I was trying to remove the card there. So this is my passage. Trying to remove the key here. So also trying to put the cover. Thank you very much for patronizing BAM Tech installation service. Remain blessed. Thank you.